Digest TV.
In recent past, the automobile industry has become so competitive that it requires not only innovation, but a deep sense of technology and ingenuity to survive the global market. In the era of climate change associated with its repercussions on the environment, and taking into consideration the previous Earth summits on the same subject matter, manufacturers in the fast-growing automobile industry have devised an alternative means to combat this menace. The strategy was to considerably ease the pollution on the environment, causing rapid climate change by producing environmentally friendly vehicles to maintain and, most importantly, sustain a hazard-free environment. Arguably speaking, China is on record as one of the leading countries in the world for the production of electric vehicles, a journey driven by painstaking research to build a globally beneficial automobile trading platform. Without a shred of doubt, the Chinese intelligent automobiles to the global market have made remarkable progress in recent times in the area of advanced technologies, reliable quality, and by far competitive prices. At the grand official launch in Tema, Mashang Auto, a Chinese company which deals in EVs, has partnered with MS Auto to sell EVs on the Ghanaian market for multiple advantages. The pleasure of driving affordable, safe, smart, economical, and environmentally friendly vehicles to reduce pollution that comes from the use of fossil fuels. Making a presentation at the ceremony, Madam Jenny, the managing director of Mashang Auto, said, "The companies aim to provide local consumers with high quality and intelligent mobility options, emphasizing the fact that their growth is closely linked to the prosperity of the local economy," adding, "We will not only engage in automobile sales, but also supply its spare parts, after-sales service centers, financial insurance support, and others." The company hopes to create over 1,000 job opportunities within a time frame of 10 years and undertake their corporate social responsibility (CSR).
As I said before, Ghana market is a very good market, and Africa is the future. So I want to choose Ghana to be the number one in Africa. And Chinese EV cars are the best in the world. They are smart and intelligent. So we want to take Chinese EV to abroad, especially to Africa. And for the Ghana, because we have a good partner here named Andy. He is good at take video, and also he has a dream. He wants to create a big company to make Ghana better and better. Yeah. So we want to take the job opportunity here also. So people who are interested in electric car, they can join us to selling cars. And also maybe we will have our SKD production line, so the people can join us to do the production. And also maybe one day we will have school here to training the technician here. So here help the Ghanaians understand Chinese EV car more. Thank you.
Mr. Michael Bano, the country director of MS Auto, had this to say.
My name is Michael Bano. I'm one of the directors for MS Auto here in Ghana. We're introducing our fleet of EV vehicles into the country. That's the future anyway, and there's already a couple of EVs in town, and there are a couple of things going on in the EV space as well. But we as MS Auto, we're introducing another angle that involves the used EVs. Somebody will go like, why are we doing used EV? Used battery would not work for us. But the interesting thing is that before a used EV leaves China, the authorities would have to test it. If the battery doesn't fall, it should be between 80 and above. So most EVs we're bringing down between 80% battery health to 90% battery health. We don't do anything below that, of course. It will not even qualify to be exported into the country. And one interesting thing with our model is that we're bringing cars from the Chinese local market. So, the Chinese look out for their own. So the prices are quite good if you compare them to the international models that are in town. So our pricing is really good and affordable. Of course, we may have to do a few changes to the vehicle infotainment system, but that can easily be worked on. And we're giving Ghanaians the opportunity to see the EV, get the EV experience in terms of its use in Ghana by, providing an affordable plan. We're in talks with a few banks to see if we will be able to arrange some facility, financing facility for them. We would let people get to know eventually when this materializes. But EV is the future. We don't only do EVs anyway. We have the traditional fuel cars. But the bottom line is that we're giving you quality cars. We're giving you accident-free cars. We're giving you flat-free cars. We're just giving you cars that match the international standard that is coming straight from the Chinese economy into this country. So the interesting thing, there's a lot of conversation going on about parts. We're currently doing a bit of collaboration with big giants in the automobile sector like J. Planco. J. Planco eventually introduced Jetor into the system. We're doing some collaboration with them in terms of servicing. So you can get vehicles from us and they're willing to service the vehicle on our behalf for you. So we're currently in talks with them to work out something good so that our clients can always go to them. But the interesting thing about most of these Chinese vehicles are that the underparts, all the things you find on the underparts of the vehicle, you go to Abosokai, you will get them. It will amaze you because it's the very same models like the Kia, the Hondas, and some of them are the same, not everything, but sometimes 80% of the underparts of the vehicle are found in our local market. They're available. That option is also. So shipping of parts, shipping basically takes 45 days. If you want to go with the air option, that's a bit more expensive, but very optimal if you would say so. So those two are available. Shipping takes about 45 days. Air, you should get the thing within a week or two. It should be here. It will just take us a week or something to arrange to get you the parts. So we have a few clients that reach out to us in terms of some even come to us for field tests and a few other things. But the obvious advice is over time, we plan to set up a parts servicing center here in Accra. And then, but for the moment, we are collaborating with a few companies to offer servicing for vehicles. EV is obviously the future. Electric vehicles, obviously the future. And the time to start making that decision to switch is now. Don't wait when the market becomes saturated and you think that, I'm going to get better pricing. It would amaze you how many people have ventured into the space to compete for the little money in your pocket. If you want to invest in EV, this is the time to do it. We're here to help you.
Speaking to the media, Andrew Phillips, a social media influencer for MS Auto, also said,
Thanks for giving me this opportunity. My name is Andrew Phillips Bano. People usually know me on TikTok and Instagram as Afro Samurai or Andy Tra, GH. We are here today because of MS Auto Africa. I'm a partner to MS Auto Africa. I'm also the social media influencer. I do most of the videos about mostly EV cars and Chinese cars in general. And EV cars are better and they help us save so much money when it comes to petrol. We spend too much money in Ghana on petrol. For that one, hands down, it's really sad, So we are trying to push the initiative so that more and more Ghanaians can purchase EV cars, even brand new 2025 EV cars, at almost the same cost you will buy accidented car from America, from Canada, and come here and come and fix. So we're trying to make a cleaner environment in Ghana, try and push the EV, because you can just charge the EV at home, and it's good for town ride, like in Accra, you can do all your town rides with an EV instead of using a petrol car. Okay, so this is why we are here today. We have our office opening here in Tema, Community 2, Parking Plaza. So if you need an EV car, you want to try one, you want to talk to somebody who has expertise, you want to find out what are the duties of some of the EV cars, you can just walk into our office and then we'll help you with all the information you need.
Can you put some contact lines?
Okay, so our you can go to our website msauto or marshanauto.com, and then you can contact us through there, and we'll get back to you.
Marshan, can you spell?
Marshan Auto is MASHANG Auto AUTO.com. Okay, and we can or you can also go to our social medias like MS Auto Africa on both Instagram and TikTok to find us and talk to us about getting a car from China.
According to them, the establishment of the Ghanaian branch marks a significant step forward in the localization strategy to address customers' challenges in the process of car selection, transportation, and customs clearance to ensure a convenient car buying experience. Madam Usha, Sales and Marketing Manager of MS Auto, spoke at the presentation.
Company in charge of African market, and Ghana is our first market for our office here. We actually dealing with multiple brands, which is more from Chinese brands like BYD, like Dongfeng, like Woya Free, like Zeekr, like Jet4, and Wuling, a lot. And we do have a very good relationship with some factories like Wuling factory, like Dongfeng factory, and also Chang'an factory. We have very strong support from their technician team, and so that's why we can solve a lot of problems of the car, like suspension, like all the after-sales service center to set up there, and also for EV, people all worry about the battery repairing and also spare parts, so we don't have that problems. Our actually focus on EV petrol user cars, because Chinese have the policy to have pure EV 100% for the market, so there will be huge chance for Chinese petrol user cars from China to African markets. And as I know, Europe user car and Japan, Korean user car doesn't equal to the same quality as Chinese car. And now Chinese car is very solid, and they have better features but lower price. You mean what's our advantage? So because we are local, what this means is we are here. We don't do one-time business. We have the whole supply chain. We supply car from China. We give service center cooperated locally. We can get all the customers buy car from us. They can be well settled with car issues in local repair shop. We have our corporate partner of customer clearance and others. So one-stop solution for the platform.
And you sell like cheap really?
Yes.
So how do you compete on cheap affordable?
Yes.
So tell them.
We do offer affordable cars for African market. This is our goal. We don't want to make high profit based on one car. We do want to do long term. So first stop is Ghana, and later will be other market after.
Interestingly, some Ghanaians who have bought a variety of e-vehicles gave an account of their experiences so far.
Abokobi. You know Abokobi, we have first class roads. I stay at Sesame, 10 to 15 minutes drive away. That's going to the Ebri Mountain. So we have first class roads. The cars, the suspensions are just like regular any other car suspensions. They take the roads with ease. And the batteries are watertight and dust tight. I drive in water and lost. There are places on my way I have to literally stop, fall into a manhole and drive out slowly. My first car, I had to change the profile of the car just to get a better ground clearance. So one of the things you consider when you get in the EV is to check the ground clearance. But in terms of how robust they are on our roads, they are very good. I once ran into a big pothole with my Yuan Plus. The moment I did that, the car recorded a fault on the screen. I've forgotten, but it recorded a fault. After 5 to 10 minutes drive, it resolved the fault and recorded issue resolved, car in excellent condition. That has never come back. That is a car Usha said I have sold. I just received the alert of the final payment, and the guy works at Gasset, but I didn't bring his car. He should take it from the house. So they are very robust. They are very robust. I went as far as Osino with the E2. If we know Osino is 2 hours journey. I went from Accra, I was trying the car. I dropped the accelerator to full capacity. I went through Osino, went through Bonsu, Koforidia, and came back. My boys are in school at Cove Town. So every month I go to Cove Town. With a 401 kilometer, we've done a return trip to Cape Coast and back on a single charge. So they are very robust. They are stable. The weight is good because of the batteries. So our terrain is able to take it. Last Wednesday, there was a heavy downpour. I was locked up in Agbogloshi. If you know Agbogloshi very well, I was locked up there. And I had to drive through the flood. So I dropped a little video. I drove through the flood through BHB home, and there is no issue. Of course, you don't leave the car parked in water. Apart from that, I can guarantee how robust and good they are on our roads. And the suspensions are better compared to the other cars. Currently, there are about 6 companies that sell and service EVs in Ghana. You can walk to any of them. I know of Drive EV Ghana, EV Afraid, Futura, Coco Cars. There is this one recently, BG Motors. There is also a workshop at Chado that repairs it. I sold a Changan Edo. That car actually was a taxi with a mileage of 133,000 kilometers. When it came, I knew it was a taxi. When you drive at airport, it's good. But when I get to Agoba, Abokobi, I hear sound. I said, go. I am an accountant, but I have a shop at Aboso Time. So I dropped all the suspensions, took it to the shop. I was surprised. 80% of that parts are Hyundai Elantra parts. 80% of all the bushings, I sold it to them. They are Hyundai Elantra parts. So I just took them and I fixed them. The only part I didn't get was a ball joint. So for that, I called them and they shipped it. So they are all over when you drive in. And you know Ghanaians, with time, we are very creative and innovative. When COVID came, we were washing the nose mask. We were sewing them to protect ourselves. Little or no time, Ghanaians will take up. I know a Ghanaian, William Wilberforce. He's also into EV repairs. The Changan was stuck in a flood for about 10 minutes. So he developed a fault. The part has been changed last week, and the guy is back driving it for Uber. So the service is available. The parts, we are getting them here. The car itself has been brought. The parts, we will bring up. Thank you.
Please stand by. Let's say MS Auto is okay. 1, 2, 3, go. MS Auto. Thank you.